Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Rakal Kadash. That belongs to the apostles and the elders of great millstone with you well. Salutations and hopeful elect out there, man. You Akim Tazadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. I'm the priest Shaman, quick little in transit. This thing is going to be entitled A Carnal Mind is Enmity with the Most High. Working title. Inspiration for the show comes from I was watching one of these Bible movies, And yeah, when you watch these Bible movies, they got crackers in the role of the true Israelites, but the true Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are dark-skinned people, and primarily around the time of Yahweh Shai, the Southern Kingdom consists of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. These are the Negroes, West Indians, so-called Haitians, man. All right, so there was a lot of dark-skinned people around that time. All right, but there was going part where the Lord at the Passover, in the Garden of Gethsemane, when they was about to snatch him up, Judas betrayed him. And when, they asked Yahweh Shai, are you Yahweh Shai? He said, I am he. And they flew back. Like, he used a spiritual power, blew him back to the ground. And that right there tells you that what? If Yahweh Shai wanted to, Yahweh Shai willingly let himself get captured, man. All right? He had the power to destroy them with spiritual power, man. All right? But he didn't get carnal with them. All right? He remained spiritual. What does it mean to be spiritual? To remain spiritual is always to be scriptural. All right? When you don't revert back to your fleshly or your heart or nothing like that, you just revert back to what the scriptures say. Pursuant to the book of John 6:63, the words that are spoken unto us are spirit and life, man. All right? So when you want to become spiritual, or you want to be spiritual, man, just whatever particular action happens, you revert back to the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Be lambs, all right, in the midst of wolves. This, that, and the third, all right? So Yahweh Shai had all the power to just destroy them little motherfuckers, all right? Could make an example out of them. All right, but what was the example he made? The example he made was he healed one of the elects. He healed one of the elect that was, ignorantly trying to capture him, which was the guy that got his head cut off. All right, so he made an example out of that for the scripture. But the point being is, Yahweh Shai, he said, look, man, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, because his flesh was weakly to what was about to take place, man, going up on the cross, bearing the whole burden of Israel. He kept praying to the Lord, all right, that, damn, Lord, just let it pass. But, his spirit was willing, like, listen, I got to do these prophecies. All right, but ultimately, he didn't get fleshly, he didn't get carnal. He did what he had to do, all right? He prayed to the Father for an answer. He didn't get an answer, but that was his answer, all right? He followed what the scriptures said, that all the scriptures may be fulfilled of him. All right, now we, being in Baptists, all right, or representations of Yahweh Shai here on earth, in the world they say what we Yahweh Shai do. So there's certain things, certain particular actions we do, and we all have our own weakness to the flesh, man. All right, a brother weakness might be clubbing, another brother weakness might be woman, another brother's weakness might be money, another brother's weakness might be such and such, things that make us linger to the world and cling to our flesh. That one brother could easily deal with, another brother could have problems with. So we all have our different trials and tribulations. That none of us is perfect. So we all battling demons daily. All right, the flesh and all that. Yahweh shall overcome that. So there's particular times when that fleshly, them fleshly desires and fleshly wants, all right, that fleshly weakness is going to come upon us, right? But what? We got to revert back to the scriptures and stay spiritual, man. All right? You don't have to necessarily drop a motherfucker at your job and knock him out if he pisses you off, or somebody cut you off in the road while you're driving. These different types of things that's trying to get a carnal reaction out of you. You just say, man, fall back, stay spiritual. Everything is of the Lord. There's no free will. So that I'm being tested in a particular situation. How am I gonna deal with this test? Well, I'm gonna lean upon the scriptures and not my own understanding. And there's times when certain scriptures, how to be, but your emotions and your flesh get the best of you. All right, but that's why it's called a battle. That's why it's called a fight, man. All right, if everybody can stay spiritual, and there'll be a lot more people in this thing, man. All right, so it's not easy. Okay, but guess what? To be carnal minded, any minded, always think about the physical, the flesh, and not reverting back to the scriptures, but doing the things that please the flesh in the world and your own imaginations. Those things are enmity with the Most High, man. All right, and really, it's enmity with yourself, man. Because guess what? We ourselves are temples of the Most High. All right, so you have to examine yourself, respect yourself, read back, expect, look at. Same thing as examine. All right, your particular actions and how you're gonna go about it. And am I being the spiritual, man? All right, you can pray for the Most High to be more spiritual concerning things, man, to grow in the spirit. All right, and that's another thing that the elder but not the Zach, he said too, man. He was like, brothers gotta grow up, man. So there's a lot of growing up we still gotta do. All right, I know myself. There's a lot to learn. All right, there's a lot, there's a lot more things I got to be spiritual upon. All right, not be carnal. All right, seeking counsel from brothers. All right, being able to show that humility with particular situations. All right, always be ready to listen. All right, not so quick to answer all the damn time. So there's different growth and things we have to do, man. This thing goes far beyond, as the Apostle always says. This thing is way deeper than just call a white man the devil, man. All right, this is not, and it goes way beyond what an organization of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans just coming together. All right, nah, man, this thing is a nationality. This thing is so much deeper, man. There's so much growth in this thing, man. All right, but for you to grow, all right, what separates us from niggas, because niggas get older, but niggas never grow up. See, when you come in this thing, you start to grow up. How do we know that? Well, the scriptures tell you when you come in your house, you a newborn babe. See, so you start to grow. All right, when you come into this knowledge. All right, so you got a man that's, in his 20s and more grown in the spirit than a man in his 40s that just came in, or a man in his 30s, or a man in his 50s, whatever whatever age a guy just come in at, and be older than somebody that been, So that's also a part of this growth thing, man. All right, being clothed with humility, understanding how experience works, and all these type of things, man. All right. And I want to close out by saying that, we have to apply the things that we teach. So, if we're doing a lesson through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you flowing as these words are coming out your mouth through the spirit, you got to say, am I applying what I'm saying? Because we don't want to be hypocritical in our ways, man. So we got to all stay more spiritual, man. All right? And learn from, those around you and above you that are spiritual, man. Like, how would they go about certain things, man? All right, what would Yahushua do? Or what would our apostles and our elders go about this particular situation? You can always hit them up, our elder brother up, all right, and learn from that situation, man. Hey, so quick little topic. Pretty sure you done seen this topic many times, but we hit topics again, just to make it fresh in our minds. So, stay spiritual, and not carnal. With that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone, which you well. And salutations to all for the elect out there, man. Y'all came that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. Shalom.